Spyro Reignited where it brings up all the recent ones, and the last one was 7. So I typed 8, but I went to YouTube to check, and you already did 8. So Gato just sucks.
You know what else sucks?
Could be anything.
Not that Crash 4 trailer.
Yep.
Oh, that's the song. 117. Yeah. 100. 0. Not anymore.
This is a problem. We have to fix it.
Holy Mike.
When Spyro flies by like that, is his tongue hanging out?
Yeah. It's up to Mike to help.
Nothing will be Mike.
That wasn't even on stream. No, it wasn't even like I was freaking out, remember? Oh, I should turn this up a little.
All the way.
5 worlds, or is it 6? For a Dragon Stage! By the way, notice that that's Latif and Revelo back there. Jacques and Dreamweaver, they're gonna get stuck there. I forget this guy's name. I know that's Aster. What? Imagination rhymes with devastate. No, it doesn't. Ugly. He's like sad. Ugly. So, are we to assume that Nasty Nork, based on Spyro 4, was in Artisan? Or he was in the Lost World with the dragons. And then when the dragons got banished, Nasty Nork then went all the way over and joined them. Because they're like, in Molten Crater begging for work from Nasty Nork, Molten Crater in the Lost World, why is Nasty Nork working with the dragons? And if the dragons were banished, why did he then go to where... It's so stupid!
Why wasn't it green?
Should I start with our man? Yeah, we will. There's a magic to the first game that 2 and 3 don't have. I love it so much.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Freed 10 dragons in the Artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Like, this game looks...
I like back in the day when I first saw this, I was like, he's like demanding it, so I was like, find dragons first. That's
like, I just love the pause, the build-up. And this game already looks so much better than 3. I know it looks better than 2, it's been a little bit since we played it, but, like...
You ready? You're gonna hear the gem sound effects from Spyro 2 and 3. It's the only time it plays in the trilogy.
Well, there's in 1. When you broke open, like, the...
No, I mean like when you collected them. It's really weird. For some reason, it only ever plays that time. Press the S button twice to glide.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button.
Cut dialogue from this where he says that hit the action button to hover.
Of what? Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers? Oh.
Do you like that I even got the fingers going down and then the circle? Oh, I love this. It's very hard to recommend any other Spyro game, but even the original, it has like the soundtrack is so different from 2 and 3. 3 is a lot more upbeat and like shit like that, but this is so much more atmospheric.
Yeah, 2 just felt lazy.
2, I like Hurricos.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Gulp, I think?
Yeah, Gulp is a good song. The boss themes in general in 2 and 3 were better, but I wouldn't really say this game even has bosses.
Yeah, they're just part of the stage.
But, like, even just look at it. Like, this is what I mean. Don't the clouds look fluffy in this? Like, the other ones, they were, like, kind of wavy, but these ones in Spyro 1, for some reason, look fluffy. I hate that it makes you go up, down.
Yeah.
I think my lip is bleeding. Or I pinched it. I think I pinched it.
The other thing I don't like about the dynamic music is like the little drum beat that adds when you're running. Because like, at first I didn't know if it was his toenails.
Wait, does it actually?
Yeah. It always goes to the beat of the music.
So wait, he has sound effects for his skill point. He has sound effects for his feet and the drums?
Yep.
I kind of like it, actually.
And you can hear it going to like the weird like rhythm of this song too.
If I turn off the sound effects, will it just play the drums? Alright, I got a new project. You know what I'm doing.
What?
I'm gonna be the first person to upload the drum versions of every song.
Yeah, it's like people who did that with Mario Kart 7 and 8. They call it front running.
But it's very subtle. It's very subtle. I never noticed it. I thought what they were talking about was Spyro's footsteps. And you know how many times I played this game?
For a while, I couldn't tell if it was the music or the sound.
All I gotta tell you, Chris, is that's a cool flash. Do it again.
Cool flash. Do that again.
Get captured and let me free you again.
But you are not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must
Bleed
complete one of
in
the
the
other
artisan lens.
And he's just biting straight into the watermelon. He didn't cut it up and like eat the inside.
Yeah.
He's just, you know.
That's how animals eat it, though.
Well, yeah. You give a hippo a watermelon, they put the whole thing in there.
They just chomp it. Yeah, they
Yeah.
just
You
destroy
know they
it.
have like that's like hippo watermelon eating something like that where they food color watermelons and they just throw them into their. It's like a wedding thing. It's the weirdest thing.
I'll torch you.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first.
The waterfall doesn't freeze behind him.
I'm following you.
Okay, I like that you can actually still see the gems back there.
And he's helping and protecting you.
Did you notice all the times I played the music in my Spyro reviews back in the day, over a year ago at this point? How I would kind of like at the end of each song try to do like a lo-fi hip hop kind of thing, where I would sit in a place like this. I would get the camera behind it so Spyro disappears, and then I'd do that. And that was the song, because I kind of was like, when I did it before, it was over here, because the sheep was here, and I did this, and you're just looking at the sheep like this. The only thing that bothers me is that little yellow fucker. Just go away.
You gotta get hit so you can lose them. But can you not do that in Artisans?
You can get hit in Artisans, the water.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised they got this sound effect back.
I think it's redone.
Do you think they redid it? Does it sound different?
Yeah, sounds a little higher quality.
Am I missing a dragon?
Cause that's easy. It's just like an actual little song, like a jingle.
Am I missing a dragon?
I don't know.
Man's back there, right? He's rowing his boat, just going. He looks at the balloonist. The balloonist like even turns to wave at him, and then he sees Spyro, and he freaks out, and he starts paddling the other way. And then Spyro's like, "I'm coming!" Can I still glitch it? So in the original Spyro 1, there's a glitch where you can hit his head in just the right way, and it'll actually trigger the thing to go to the next world. Alright, I'm gonna stop just so we can actually get somewhere in this game. Did I finish? Oh. Stone Hill.
I've decided
Now
for
watch
the.
as I itch my nuts and
This is
drink
the
a
only one that
mic.
does like angles like this. 2 and 3 didn't do angles when you're flying into the levels.
Yeah, because they're based off the original game. 2 and 3 did the thing where it was like they would like change the fade out and change the camera as they're going, you know, to make it look like he's going a longer distance. Whereas the first game is the only one where it had him fly straight the entire time in the original. I guarantee.
Better game. But yeah, for the All Masters Rap, the Spyro remix, I decided so it's gonna go. I don't know what dragons I'm gonna use, but it's gonna be like
Are
different
you gonna
voice
use all the
types.
sound fonts, or are you just using
Yeah.
the voices?
Sound font. I'm gonna rebuild the song with the sound font first. I'll try to find an instrumental version to just go off of, because that's what kind of like inspired it. It's like that organ was like dude, duh, 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 duh. It's like that would sound cool with Spyro's organ, and then it's like, well, what if? So then I just kind of went from there.
Don't go down there yet.
Key.
Alright,
the
don't mind
key
if
was
I
down there.
police you. Go in there. This is where the key is down here.
Um,
Oh no, this is Lindor.
But so I'm gonna like assess all the dragon voices, like group the voices together. Be like,
Are you
oh,
using
you
the
know,
original or the remake?
I'm gonna do the original because they're all like similar, so it'll be easy.
Oh, Lindar, my bad.
When you free a dragon,
That was the most exciting thing in my first playthrough, by the way, is the dragons. I was really excited to see what each dragon design was.
Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
I was born to glide. Wrong dialogue, Spyro.
Oh, is this where it's like he flies up and they didn't have that hole, so he bumps his head?
Yeah, he's like, oh god.
And he's seen like just walk out of
Yeah.
here. He's like stumbling.
Yeah,
throws up.
and that's how like we make the dragons. Kill that enemy over there.
Oh,
I like the colors of the gems in the first game. Like they don't
Yeah.
pop out like this in 2 and 3. Like it's like they were made by 3 different development teams.
yeah. This is Toys for Bob A team. 2 is Toys for Bob B team. And Sanzer is like a C team, no matter what.
Actually, they're more like an F team. Let's bump them down a little bit. This is Aster.
After you free
At least they kept the voices the same. Not even the original game could do that.
Vortex.
Thingamajigger. Word I can't say.
It'll take you back to the artisan home.
But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
You should watch some of them as they fly away. Some of them have some really fun things they do.
Yeah, I love the shrug. The shrug's the best.
Which was in the original game, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, the treetops one, right?
Yeah.
But it was in the cutscene.
Yeah,
He just
I
goes,
love those. Yeah, like it cuts to them and they don't say anything.
yeah, he just goes like this in that. But I like Reignite where it cuts back to gameplay. He goes,
Yeah, as he's flying.
yeah, as he's flying away.
Um.
This is beautiful. Like, look at the fucking clouds. They're so fluffy and alive. Toys for Bob did do a good job.
Up. Not up.
Sparks was-
I want to go down.
Sparks was stuck to his belly for a little bit. Can't skip these in Reignited for some reason.
Sorry, they're quick. Quicker than the original.
This is, yeah,
Oh,
Gavin. His coffee cup that doesn't spill, meaning he poured it, finished it in that one slurp.
Butterflies, Spyro. His color indicates
There's nothing in there.
Yeah.
he eats butterflies, he stays strong.
Like me.
Sure.
Kisses his muscle, yeah, stuff like that I like. You see how much more fun it already is
Yeah.
playing the first than 2 and 3. Like, I like 3, I barely like 2. Wrong one. You go on the third one. There you go. Not to police you on how to play the game, but I've played this so many times that I just kind of know the order in which to do
Yeah.
things. Thank God you have the Sparks Gem Finder, because Spyro 1 can be kind of a pain in the ass to find certain gems. Spyro 4 needs a gem finder. Like,
Yeah.
like that one that we couldn't find in Cloud 9, that was really stupid, really cryptic. Oh, I decided we have to use Cloud 9 with a Psychonaut stage. Because, like, you're in a dream, and then we can have that giant hourglass from the stage show up and change the color of the background on the stage. Because, like, I feel like we need to reference the bad as much as we reference the good. Game's history is not without its downfalls.
Yeah, Mario.
You bet! This dragon. You bet!
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump.
Then press the action button to drop down mid-flight.
And he looks at you. All dragons.
I like that he, like, puts his hand... You know what that dragon reminds me of? Fucking Dragon Tales.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Or
it? Because, okay, originally that dragon was supposed to be Bob Ross, which I can definitely see. You missed red gems behind you. Which I can definitely see. Yeah, they're hard to see. Yeah, right to your left, yeah. Right to your left. Like, look at the... Okay, just take a look at the background real quick. Like, look at...
there are other nations.
Yeah,
out there.
they, like...
That's peacekeepers.
There's like a war going on in the background. Show us, fucker! Who's gonna win? There's like people blown in half, like reaching the shore down there. If you know, like where you get the key. Like if you're in the stage too long, they start washing up on shore. God. It looks like you can jump
Nestor,
up there.
What's that?
Nestor, what's that? Those are entrails, Spyro. But don't worry about that. We're still trapped in crystal.
We can't bleed when we're trapped.
Alright, oh, wait. Okay, ride the edge near the stage a little bit. Not that one. Yeah, just keep going this way. Turn.
I feel like this stuff when the music like cuts out.
It's kind of like that in the original game.
It does it in all three in this game.
I see real quick. I thought it was right over here. Yeah, these are the only skill points I like. Is because it's not about like doing something at a certain speed. It's just about finding something. Which I'm fine with. Exploring is part of the game. Where? Did you get it?
What?
Skill point.
No.
God, this is such a good song. Is motion blur turned on? I don't think so.
No. Is it a flower?
Yeah. It's a pink tulip. But I'm not seeing it. Wait, isn't there another circle somewhere over here?
Yeah.
I won't get any gems. You can come back and get them. Just for you. I originally didn't like the design of the worlds when they were first revealed. Because I thought it looked too much like Skylanders, like these buildings and shit. But it kind of
fine now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if they. Oh, there it is. I don't know if they changed it like after the original trailer because I don't remember what they looked like. But I remember first looking at the art style and being like, "This looks a lot like Skylanders."
Oh.
Spyro is purple. He's not pink.
Yeah.
Like, I think they changed it. They might have actually changed it.
Nice purple in the first game. Two was
No,
like,
I mean,
fucked
like,
up.
in Reignited, remember, people complained that the lighting made Spyro look pink, but I haven't really noticed that. He looks purple here. Oh yeah, this is the only, like, I can't say it's a bad part, but it's an annoying part that the egg thieves are harder in this version. But even then, that took, what, 20 seconds?
Yeah.
Does it still have the effect when you hit the barrier, like that circle effect that, like, widens out? Yeah, it's not as cool, though.
Yeah, that one was like an electric barrier.
Yeah,
What's
the
that?
original, it's like... They're setting up, like, boxes.
It's like a... They were going to expand this world over there, but, I had to cross the river or whatever. Or it's not a river, it's just a valley.
You're only missing 3 gems. I'd use the sparks, yeah. I know where they are, it's just I'm not gonna help you, Bach. No, don't go down. They're still
They're
on the
around,
ledge.
yeah.
Stay more on the outer part.
Yeah, I didn't really explore it yet.
Yeah.
I feel like how hilly it is. It's not, flat. Feels like a proper landscape.
Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. I'm a liar.
And I'm going to the exit portal.
Yeah, I think this game deserves the exit portals. Unless you miss something that's all the way back in the beginning of the stage, but most stages loop around on themselves.
Yeah, I just guessed. But yeah, what I want to do for the All Masters rep, so like, for the first 2, it's going to be dragons, but I'll like go through all of them in Spyro 1 and see like, I'll group them, which ones have like the same voices, and whoever have the most I'm going to do, because that'll be easier
Do you
to
want
find
me to do that? I already
the
have a
voices
list.
for. Sure. And then the
What
third
if
one...
I didn't delete it already?
And then the third one is going to be Agent 9 from Reignited. Just as, spastic, like, because he has more lines in Reignited, so I'm going to use him for Chameleon.
It's like, there's like a slight delay to his flame.
I was originally going to use Hunter, because it's like, oh, Hunter would be a funny third one. But I'm picking Hunter for the chicken, because he says chicken.
I am a chicken.
Like, I'm a chicken from the kitchen.
Original Hunter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Spyro doing like the crack, break, fix the door,
Yeah, he'll always do, and I'll try to stick to Spyro 1 Spyro, because, everyone hates him and we love him.
Yeah, Carlos Alazraki.
Yeah, he has enough lines, I think. But he'll always just have to have the same lines that everyone else does, except for their little intros. I'm leaning probably more towards like the loud dragons for Master Onion.
You should probably do the ones.
Kick, punch, chop, block the door, or whatever.
You should try to keep like the same energy, if
Yeah.
anything. Do you like that they turn this place into like a bookwormy place?
Yeah, it makes it more unique. Because Spyro 1 levels do all have a similar theme, which I don't have a problem with, but I know other people do. But making it more varied is fine.
Like, look at this.
Yeah. Because a lot of them are... There's a lot of castle aesthetics in Spyro 1, so it's nice that they did something different.
Yeah, that is kind of a problem, but it's like, it's a kingdom of dragons,
Yeah.
so I get it.
Spyro,
I hate the delivery here.
use the action button when you want to zoom in and look around.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
I like Carlos's. I like Carlos's where it's like, don't worry, your secret's safe with me. Like, he's like, I miss Spyro's snarky, you know what I mean? And you notice that Tom Kenny sounds different in this game than 2 and 3?
Mm-hmm.
Because he's trying to mimic Carlos, I think. Because, like, it sounds like he's more gruff like Carlos was.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's not doing, like, that calm voice that 2 and 3 had where he was just straight up talking as Tom Kenny.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, he's not doing, like, a Carlos. It's, like, an in-between. Thank you. I think this guy... Was that... I think that was...
a key.
I think that was Oz went up there. Game just chugged. Did you see that?
I already saved Osmond.
Yeah, this is Ludalo? Albon, fuck.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying...
Did he just take a feather off
Of
of...
course they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Their metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
He took a feather off of his head to write with. Imagine if I was just like, hold on. Like, I wish he screamed. I was just like, oh, it's you. Why did they shoot up like that? Where are they?
Go on out.
Where are they going? Was there a skill point here? No, but I think there's an achievement if you... Or no, maybe I already got it. Yeah, because I think your profile is what I used to get like the 100% on the streams, because I already had a completed file. And back then, you had no way of turning off the super flame in Spyro 2 and Reignited. So when I restarted the game, even though it was under a different file, I couldn't play it because it kept the cheat code on. Yeah, remember that?
He didn't pay it.
I know, I did the roll.
He hit you.
I didn't do the roll. Blue. Yellow.
The PS4 controller is great. I don't know why people hate the
Yeah, what
light.
the
People
fuck?
only hate the light. They probably love the big, pad in the middle with the
they
tiny
love
start
big
button.
node Christopher Korschma. You got a big pole lock nose, you know
Oh, yeah.
that? Hey, Shakespeare.
Enemies like this Norg with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
There's nothing left. Why did you tell me that after I wiped out the entire world? See, I really want to complain about these these dragon placements, because it's like they tell you to do things. Like, I think I did do that in Journey of Plank, didn't I?
Mm.
Where I was like, why does he tell me this when I had to kill them to get to
Yeah,
them?
it's like in Northville, it's like, you know what the portals do, right?
Wait, you have to enter the portal, and then it takes you to another world. Spyro doesn't have dialogue. He's like,
Do you have a memory card inserted?
do you have a memory card, a controller, and made sure the power button's on, Spyro?
You better stop after this one.
You know what? I think it's time. It's like Nestor, like, holds your game hostage. Spyro, it's time you took a break. I want you to take a rest It's like you can't play a game for a certain time because he'll just cradle Spyro up like Nestor will actually just like sit there and it's stuck on a screen like this until the game thinks it's been long enough for you to play outside and come back.
And like he actually like gets
if you
up,
actually,
he's like, all right.
Yeah, I was like,
Ready.
if you actually wait the whole time, he goes, continue. Flies away. We need to make a game now. We need to make a video game right now.
Yeah, let's get started on it on stream while playing this.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be this. We're just gonna recreate it.
Except better.
If we want to make a perfect game, right here.
Can we make a game about Mike?
It's literally just Reignited, but only the first game. Like, you don't have to select your game, it just goes straight in.
And
That's a perfect
we even remade like the title screen just to like.
Yeah, it's Spyro 1 again.
They really should. I would, instead of Stuart Copeland making that new arrangement, I would rather him have made the title screen music again.
Mm-hmm.
Because like it's the only one that's not remade. The only song in the trilogy that's not remade.
I don't want to hurt you.
Fucking Xander Mobus is up there. He can lick my fucking taint.
Boom boom!
Spyro won't be in Smash Bros! Here's arms, but again? Are you not getting him? You cheek. No. You know what? Actually, I don't care about skill points.
What's the skill point getting over there without gliding?
No, you have to charge all the bolts that are all stuck in the ground at the same time.
Welcome
Classic
to
and modern
Square,
Spyro.
Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the right stick.
I
to
have
get
already
above
murdered one Xander. That's not my. Oh yeah, it drops.
For a minute I thought these were the key ones, but...
Okay, also tell me, why does Avalar have the same boxes and crates as
yeah.
the
We
Lost
liked them
World?
more, so we kept using them.
Well, it's like Spyro 1 and Avalar have two different kinds of crates because it's a different part of the fucking world.
You mean to tell me Spyro has to charge into glass? Like, you can't just break glass with his fire? Oh, it's because fire makes glass? So you just be making it more?
I'm gonna do what Lily does. I'm not gonna acknowledge it. No one even say anything. Just let it die. Don't acknowledge, let it fizzle out.
Spyro backed up really far. So he knew the cake was coming.
Spyro.
He had to have...
Tip of my wing. Did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing the jump button at the very top of your jump?
So he had to have made that cake thanking Spyro before he even got kidnapped.
He was thanking Spyro for like being brought here by a fucking nobody, by the fucking egg thief. I kind of wish they made that canon or like clarified that, because like that's the only canon we know of Spyro right now, is that he came from an egg thief, and that wasn't made by Japan. I believe that was made by Insomniac. That comic thing. It was just dubbed in Japanese for some reason. I wonder which one of us is going to be stuck with treetops.
Doesn't matter.
Do you want Toasty or do you want the flying stage?
I'll do the flying stage. Because Toasty's like one of the hardest levels.
What?
Because of the wolves.
That's easy as shit!
I'm really bad at it. Remember Connor was shitting on me for it during the bad stream?
I would say Spyro
Avalar.
1 was pretty good.
Yeah. It just took us 2 days.
Ready
instead
for
of
him to almost cut off his foot? Look at this.
Blue running around here.
Ready?
He's a thief, and he's stealing an egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg. Run!
He impaled it into the pedestal.
I'm getting a little winded.
How strong is he to be able to do that?
He took the meat off it, but nothing else. So, fun fact. Go over there real quick. Jump on that pedestal and just look over without jumping. That fountain was higher up and had a platform on top of it. So in the early beta that you probably haven't seen yet, you actually jump on that and then jump over there. But they cut that out for the final game for some reason and just made it this stupid jump that you made first try, surprisingly.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Getting you now.
I'm kind of
Not
glad,
really.
and this is like a very like stupid opinion. I know. I'm kind of glad they changed the egg thief sound because I fucking hate that. It's kind of like that, but it's not. You know what I mean? It's like it's using the same.
Remember in
kind
2 when they had like that high-pitched laugh? I think it was 2 or 3. The original.
I think both. Are you just gonna miss that one back there? The one you can't backtrack to?
I was just trying to chase him down.
Oh yeah, you did the thing that's the thing that the thing you did was the thing.
Speedrun.
Oh yeah, this is added dialogue.
Spyro, you can always track your progress by accessing the guidebook through the pause menu.
That was amazing.
That was like a comedy routine. It's like the only enemy that could probably ever do something like that.
Yeah, because he's the only enemy that like you can get him into like a state of death that it doesn't make him disappear. Yeah, so the egg thief is down there, but don't worry about him. Just glide over there for now.
I forgot he goes down.
Yeah, try to cheat. Actually, do you want me to cheese him real quick? How are you missing gems?
Because I just kind of like breezed past.
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Bitch. I'm sure that egg thief was a girl. So it's a bitch.
It's so weird to me that I don't think this game is even in my top 10 games or whatever, but I've played it more than most games. Not Jak and Dexter, but like definitely like Ratchet 2 or anything like that. Yeah, I'm
He
done.
just wants to go home.
I love this skybox.
Yeah.
I always got confused, like, I'm returning home, why am I not in the other skybox of returning home? But then I'm like, wait, that's not how that works. Also, why do you have to, you're like flying back, right? Why can't he just fly normally? Now it's with the most, like, threatening skybox on the stage in the game next to Jacques is fucking Toasty of all places. That Toasty again of all places. I found you! Sheep! Sheep! You're the only sheep I see around here. He calls Spyro a sheep. He stood out and says, you're the only sheep I see around here. Spyro starts having an existential crisis. The whole Spyro 4 is just him being like, Sparks, do I look like food? Do I look like food, Sparks? Do I look tasty to you?
Not toasty, tasty.
No, not toasty, not toasty.
Tasty. I know there's like cut dialogue from this game. Most of it is just all the cut stuff from Spyro 3, but there's one of I'm sure you told me this, where Nevin says this boss is
Yeah, all of them have versions where they say this boss instead of the boss's name. Him and Trondo. You've got to be fucking kidding me, Chris. You've got to be fucking kidding me. You have to be fucking with me.
I'm just not quick enough. Because once they jump, it's like the hunters in Resi. Once they jump, you're done. Hunters that killed me.
I found out that hunters are in the third game.
Barely.
Because
They're in like one section.
So like when they start their anime, like I'll show. I like that if you get close, his ear flops up. Yeah, by the way, don't you like it? That's Artisan Home right there. And then you got a picture of, and then, and a little bit. And then, who's that? That's not a dragon in this game. There's no dragon with that hat in this game and those horns. Who the fuck is that? And then, treetops. I really like this remix in this game.
Gotcha. To the old me.
And then for some reason you have, that's still Artisans. Where is it? They have, yeah, Autumn Plains.
Yeah.
Yeah, why? Why does he have Autumn Plains? Does this dragon bend to Autumn Plains? Yeah, I mean, seriously, what? Yeah, this is one of the few songs I think is better than the original. Originally, when they were making it so it only ever plays this part you're about to hear, like the soft part, until you get to the boss. Because that's how it was in the demos, and then when you got to the boss, then it started the dun, 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 but then people complained about it, so they cut it.
Here it is.
That's the dog. It's one of the most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan worlds. Bring him on! I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. Toasty has many tricks up his sleeve.
I fucking hate
I
that
wish
they
they patched
changed
it back
it.
in.
Yeah, like he clearly said sleeved, right? Like he clearly said sleeved in the original. It made it amazing. It's Devin. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
He did it again.
I don't think there's any sheep in the stage at all.
Even though there's one right here.
Huh. Was there one right there? Oh. I forgot. Red. Yellow.
So happens in 3 if you kill an enemy that you've already killed. Just nothing comes
Nothing
out.
comes out.
Just give you an extra life
Greatest game.
It should give you an extra life every time you kill an
development
enemy.
cycle. Yeah, that's right. We did it. that's them complimenting themselves on making the easiest development cycle. We did it.
So I found out that I think it's Evening Lake and the final boss theme were in the game, but yeah, it's like a glitch. It doesn't play the right song.
Really?
Yeah. They play in other regions.
But the other songs weren't remixed?
Yeah,
Like Lost Fleet still shared?
I think so. Yeah, 2 of them were supposed to play.
I went
Like,
on.
the game like couldn't even play the right music, and like cutscenes weren't playing. It's like, oh, smooth development cycle.
As smooth as my girlfriend's legs after not shaving.
Yeah. Smooth as my legs.
Let me see. That's not even smooth.
Yeah, that was their
Don't you
development
hate
cycle.
that, like, actually, my legs are pretty smooth, even with hair?
Yeah,
It's only
that's
when you
nice.
shave and you let it grow a little bit.
Oh yeah,
that
then it's
not-
like sandpaper. I'm bad at these, but I like them.
I was gonna say, these are also the best flight levels, because, like, you got my
Your
point in 3,
interpretation-
right?
Yeah, it's
How they were,
literally just...
it's literally a straight line, every single one. It's just to accommodate the fact that they were also races. And they focused more on the races than the actual thing. I think they were trying to cut the time attack entirely.
Yeah, they knew people liked it.
Yeah, so, like, they, I usually go in the cave.
In here?
No. Yep. Don't be afraid to miss for you. You have to go back anyway.
Yeah.
Just imagine you're out there farting next to Chris. No, don't go away. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh no, if I keep pushing this, I'm gonna shit myself. I felt poopy. I felt it. I hope you know after this we're done with 1 of 4 hubs, or 1 of 6 hubs. Maybe 3 parts in total this will be.
Yeah.
You did this weirdly. Okay, that's fine. It's not like... Yeah, do you also notice that the time attack in 3 doesn't add time?
Yeah, it's just a set time.
Yeah.
You have to go back straight through.
I mean, they probably were just like, should we even program it? Because, like, people are just gonna figure out it's a straight line and win. So, let's skip that part. Easy development cycle. I do think 2 still has worse flight levels.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2's flight levels are just way too all over the place.
Yeah, that
Like-
pigeon thing.
Yeah.
With the bungee jumpers.
Mm-hmm.
And finding the mayor.
Yeah, these are the best they ever got. Now just stop getting those and get the plan, yeah. Oh, you did this no problem. How? Okay. You did this no problem. I'm even more excited for the next Spyro game because instead of remaking 3 games, they're now just making 1, and it's going to be a much more polished solid experience. If that crash thing is anything to go by.
What if you flew like too far out and like it just said you escaped and like you lose that way?
You have to quit. Remember it.
So how come it puts a check next to one of them and then it says 60 for the rest?
Because you always had the barrels. You're getting gems. So each
so
one.
your first try it keeps. Okay.
Yeah. So if you were to exit after the first one, you get the gems for some of them. You're gonna do the Peacekeeper sub too.
All right.
Just so each of us also get a certain amount of hubs. Which means I'm stuck with Dry Canyon. So I'll do the next flight level then.
Still do it here.
Yeah, you can still do it. But you notice that it fades out in this one where it didn't in the others.
Yeah.
That's why the Sheila and the Agent 9 thing looks so weird. They didn't fade like that for
Yeah.
some reason. Wrong way. Turn around.
It's like playing Crazy Taxi.
It's like playing Spyro on the
You didn't
Kinect.
talk in the original. I'm skipping your dialogue. Oh.
Hop on, Spyro, Spyro, Spyro. Hop on, Spyro.
He's
Did
done.
you break it? Oh.
Hop on, Spyro. Hop on, Spyro.
He can't.
Hop on, Spyro, Hop on, Spyro.
Sharkies.
Alright, just go on.
Hop on, Spyro, Spyro.
We're finding some things I never knew you could do.
Breaking perfect games. That should be the series. Infamous.
Infamous is broken.
It's broken, but
And
it's
actually,
good.
I wouldn't even say it's broken. We ran into glitches, but like the game was fully functional.
Yeah.
It's just jumping through buildings, falling through the world.
Yep.
I do kind of miss Infamous. That's kind of why, like, even though I wanted to wait a lot longer before doing it, I kind of want to go back and do
Because
it.
we still have
again.
Infamous 2 with 2 stories, so I don't want to spend like 10 years on these 2 games. Because then you want to get the second son. Like, can't push that on the back burner.
Well, Second Son is already on the back burner because it's not part of the first
Oh, yeah.
All-Stars. That looked weird.
Where did he go? He left us here with the bad music.
Oh, I really need to.
Is there an enemy I can kill?
Yeah.
Come here.
Can you try to attract him towards? Yeah. You have to hit him the same time you get the. Oh wait, get him back there.
Hey.
He won't go over there. He has a set pattern.
He's gonna tell me, oh, you better start killing enemies here.
This is treasure and stolen, turned
Welcome to
against us.
Peacekeepers. Look how our treasure has been stolen and turned against us. Please, recover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
I like that he just repeated like the 3 things he already. He salutes. That's, that's pretty
That's
nice.
really adorable. I do miss like these guys.
You want
low
Ice
polygon,
Cavern, right?
Yeah. I do miss these guys low polygon mouths and like they're the ones that moon you.
That's also a thing. Do you ever notice that like the first game has like, I know it's PlayStation 1, but like it looks like it has like a different art style.
Yeah.
Like the Norks look completely different than like even when they brought back the Norks in the second game, they didn't look at all the same.
Head bash. I actually killed them. They kind of have similar noises, like the grunts.
They did very well with the noises in this game.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
2
get the
and 3
skill
I just
point?
don't care, so I don't care what they change. I kind of think it's a power move that like they took out the Matrix reference in 3. Instead of doing the slowdown, it's just they come in and kick them.
Yeah.
And then like the ninjas don't go like "Ow!" when you kill them anymore. It's just.
I do kind of like when some sound effects were changed because like I don't care.
Alright, so
It's not really an ass, but like
it wasn't much there. It was literally a line,
Yeah.
so it's kind of similar.
that was not even a line.
I think on the back of the box, it's like, oh, enemies even moon you, and it's in quotations.
Does it really?
Yeah. I was like, that's when I knew I was playing a game.
Yeah. Is that how you knew? I thought the first sign was the fact that you had the controller in your hands.
He's a little scared about it.
I like that the dragons were captured by these guys, the guys that are mooning you. Or no, they were turned to crystal, never mind.
Who was that?
What the hell? What's that?
Who was that survivor?
Yeah, I heard that too. Is he down there? Did he not die? No, he died.
It's... I think I should hit that.
I'm glad you could see everything too, so like you saw the egg thief over there, and dude, you have to wait for it to fire. Gotta go now! I don't trust this guy. I want him in those tortillas. If I'm being Connor for a second, just quoting that guy. This is Magnus, yeah.
Magnus.
Hey, Spyro! Sparks the dragon.
Connor could probably imitate this guy.
I do like this guy's design a lot.
Make sure to
Reminds me
keep
of
him
Connor.
strong
Ready?
by feeding him lots of butterflies.
Yeah, that was a Connor
Yeah.
dragon.
There's another extra life behind there, but what am I doing here? What am I doing here? Go in. There's okay, so
The Magic Crafter's world is far away. Maybe if you find.
me.
I'm still up on Spyro. I'm still up on Spyro.
Oh, because he has that dialogue, it's gonna be harder. There's a single gem down here that he. Yeah, that gem Sparks will not grab. I don't know why.
What was that?
What the hell was that?
Just walk up and say nothing.
Although I do kind of get it. It's like how do you know you have 1200 treasure? When thinking about it like that, I kind of get why they changed it. Because like you can never see your total, I don't think, unless you go into the pause menu. But no, the original game didn't have a total like that. I still think it's one of my least favorite set of worlds, though. Like even with the reignited polish. And I'm sure
I think
they
it was this guy that was making that noise, Mr.
He had a different death animation. He didn't salute. Did you get the key?
No.
Hell's the key? Oh yeah, you have to get Gunner still. Gunner with literally like the coolest reignited redesign.
Redesign.
Rig design. I like that he's laughing at you and immediately dies. Oh hey, you got the key. Yeah, this is like the best, one of the best redesigns.
I kind of like jump in the water as I'm freeing him, but you can't.
Well done, Spyro. Keep up the good work, and I know you'll fulfill your destiny.
It's like Baraka.
Destiny.
From
I just want to kick some.
Just toast those enemies and collect the treasure.
Yeah, Gunner's literally like babe as fuck. These are jokes I should have put into my Journey with Blind videos. Gunner is babe as fuck. Just die. I'm gonna come back and have no sparks. But what if? Green. Blue. Yellow.
Let's use the cannon.
There's a gem right. Yeah.
I think I'm done with the cannons, right?
Yeah, you're done with the cannons. You just gotta kill enemies and collect the treasure. I love that it's like treasure. I just want to kick some. I'm just like Spyro. You're
I just want to do some mini games with
I
my
just
best
want.
friend Hunter.
I just want to do some mini games with this fucking cheetah. It's like he started swearing. No.
Oh, I didn't do that. Yeah, I was like, as I was doing it.
Aw, and you fell in the water as like insult to imagery.
Insult to imagery.
Mike, help me! Wait, Mike, help me!
Sure, you roll.
Slaughter the bunnies. Nestor's like slaughter the bunnies.
Why can't? He was mid-sync.
So there's a trick to jumping in this game. For your best glide, hit the jump button at the very top of your jump. No, charge jumping is the best way for distance. So You see how much farther you go?
Nice. I can never pull it off in the original.
I was hoping it was a single 10 gem. It's just like all that work to unlock. I'm gonna do the flight level. Look at this. They made it like a fucking barracks.
Yeah.
I think they were trying to get away from just making it look like a castle. And here comes some dipshit veteran. That's not what a barracks is. Fuck off and die. This is what I have to say to you, veteran. You know, it's sad because I like actually respect veterans because like my whole family is one, but like my nipple's hard for you veterans.
Each nipple is a bulletproof vest.
Do you see the skybox?
Yeah, this level looks really nice.
Yeah.
Can I live here? You know, this is where I'm gonna move.
Yeah, the 6th to the 12th, this is where Chris will be.
Instead of here, I'd rather be here.
Yeah.
Night flight. It reminds me of like summer nights, which we can have on the 6th through the 12th.
As opposed to what other nights?
Like summer days or winter nights. We're not gonna chill outside in the winter night. And the summer day is too hot. Like summer nights are really nice.
Did you see?
Yeah. I like the original song more. The bass is like really kicking.
Yeah, I mean, if you watch my Journey with Blind videos, you'll know what my opinion is.
If I watched them again, I'll remember what your opinion is.
Yeah, watch all, like, what is it, like 10 hours? You know I still need to make that second history video, right? Fuck me.
Yeah, I love summer nights, like, because summer's hot, but then at night it cools off. It's a perfect temperature. I just like the look of it. You know, fireworks and stuff. And night swimming.
I think I'm just gonna start over. I think it's the lamps and not the planes. I think Crystal Flight is the planes. They fucked this up hardcore in Reignited. So like Crystal Flight's the third one, and it's like this kind of aesthetic, but set at like a morning sunrise time. But it just makes it, I think, normal nighttime again in Reignited. So like it looks exactly the same. I like how blunt I was in my my trivia video, where I was just like, I don't know anything about color theory, so I'm not fucking with it. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't know what I'm talking about. I think that's very fair. It's like, I know color theory is like the original Spyro's like big like thing that made it stand out, but I don't know shit about color theory.
Yeah, the colors in 2 and 3 just felt a little too popping. Like, in 1, everything blends nicely. There's more texture on things. And I just think, like, everything sticks out too much in 2 and 3. It almost looks too cartoony. It doesn't feel natural. Like, the grass just looks plain green. Spyro's plain purple. Like, there's no good... The lighting doesn't look smooth. And there's, like, Banjo-Tooie and Conquer have some really nice lighting. I mean, it makes the whole console chug.
Oh, speaking of, when I went over the other... you like what I did there? When I went over Mom's house yesterday for, like, just to say hi to her and everything, because it was Father's Day. So I went to see my mom for Father's Day. Art was playing banjo on his laptop, just like in the middle of Treasure Trove Cove. I didn't make a comment or anything, but like I just walked over. I was like, huh, interesting. You do Dry Canyon or Town Square if you want to leave me dry. No, do Town Square, not Town Square. Cliff Town, or if you want to just get Ice Cavern done.
Let's close.
Yes, you're doing Ice Cavern and Dr. Shem.
Yeah, I'll just do it because it's right here.
You're gonna do Ice Cavern, Dr. Shem.
Yeah.
That's because I did the last boss stage.
So I do love this level besides just the music. It's like, you have all these outdoor places and this is down in a cave.
Do you want to get the extra lives?
Sure, we don't need them though.
But have you ever seen how to get them?
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Because I remember when we played originally, I said that I don't know if there's a way to get them. But there's a way. The skybox, though.
Like, it's not completely underground, but, like, it's submerged below the world.
Yeah. It's like a weird cavern that's not underground.
And it's like,
Alright,
the aesthetic
so
is different
turn
from all the
around.
other levels in the world.
It's the only ice world in the game, right? I don't really count Magic Crafters as ice worlds.
No.
Alright, so fly around, keep turning that corner.
All the way down
Yep,
to the
all the
return
way.
hall.
All the way.
That's a cool way to do the order.
Turn. No.
Oh,
Yeah.
right there.
I would just fall. Restart. Die to get the lives. Because now you're kind of doing a level backward. What if you just actually flew there, went to the end and finished? Technically, you'd have a stage complete. Oh, it looks so good in Reignited.
That's a cool secret.
Wait, he's here already?
They're not even here. They weren't on shift yet.
Yeah. That'd be pretty funny. Depending on what time of day you play, you fight different enemies because they have different shifts.
Yeah, that's what I was saying would be a great X-Men show. Because, like, the thing is, the different adaptations, like movies and stuff, there are so many Marvel superheroes. You can't have them all on a team together.
The
Or, like, the
hell?
Avengers and stuff.
That snowball hit you. Thank you for
Thanks for freeing
freeing me. They
Spyro.
changed it.
And now, where was I?
I'm glad they changed it from just thank you for releasing me to a lot of them. Some of them still just say it. But, like, at least we don't have 4 with the same voice clips doing thank you for releasing me. I kind of miss that. Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's a small price to pay because I also like the...
Yeah, that's why it's like they're
The
both
flying
they're
away.
both worth coming back to. Can't say that for many games.
I don't. It's really sad that even with Crash and all this shit happening, like I like it, but I don't think I've ever been as hyped for a game as I was for this when it was coming out. Like I was following the days counting down to its release. I was checking the Twitter multiple times a day just to see if they show anything new, which I'm not doing anymore, by the way, because like I feel like I spoiled myself too much.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna watch the initial trailers if it's at like an event or something, but I'm not gonna look into it because then I'm gonna start finding leaks and shit like that. Not for if it's something I'm like interested in, but I don't really care about, I'll spoil myself. But for something like Spyro, where I'm going to be interested in the next game, it's like there's no point. I really hope they make Spyro linear like Crash, just to fuck with people. My only complaint with that Crash trailer is that mask was kind of stupid. Like, its mouth movements. Although that joke is pretty funny. It was like, wait, this is the 4th time you've beat this? You're fighting this guy? Mm-hmm. Huh, for some reason I thought it was more. I cannot wait. I'm waiting for Jeremiah Isaiah to release a video. He's going to. After more than 20 years of waiting, we are finally getting Crash Bandicoot 4. This is so stupid. Jeremiah Isaiah's gonna fucking kill himself. Oh, he made an ultimate reaction.
He's avoiding. He just knows. Alright, this guy.
Oh, they showed a Crash B-roll footage. Oh, is that just the footage they showed during the thing?
Yeah.
I don't like that my phone does this.
What?
Plays the video in the...
Mine does that too. It's just a YouTube update. Because sometimes you want to look at the thumbnail.
What is he holding?
Well, Spyro, some
It's like a
dragons thought you
pickaxe.
weren't ready, but I knew they were
His nose
wrong.
is steaming.
I'm ready,
Yeah.
all right.
Is he doing? Was he pushing carts and then going in the freezer?
I love that... Ooh. Ooh, why... Oh, my laptop ran out of internet. I don't know why, but this laptop just sometimes disconnects from our internet.
Mine does that too.
Me and you should... The 6th through the 12th, me and you are getting another laptop. Did you finish?
No.
Oh, you have to go back to the beginning of the stage because you didn't do it. Did you get the key already? Oh my god. Maybe doing it in weird order like this doesn't help. We're at an hour, by the way. So yeah, probably 3 parts we'll do this.
I don't know why I did this. I could have just walked around.
He comes out, he's
Knock
like,
him over.
"Ugh, like wing!"
It's gone.
Thank you for releasing me.
You're welcome. He bowed in respect.
No, I'm glad some of them stayed the same. You know what, I'll take that other than trying to write bad force jokes. Because that's something like the second game, or the 4th game did. Oh my god, they're gonna do the same thing with Spyro 4, you know that, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna disregard everything and just call it Spyro 4.
They just call it Spyro 2. They know it.
No, they're gonna...
Spyro 3.
But
Spyro 3 was Spyro 2.
Jeremiah Isaiah's gonna hate it, but I do like the...
I beat the shit out of him before he died. It's like that Walking Dead thing, you keep punching the guy in the face.
What's going on?
It's like that Walking Dead game, like the game where Lee can like keep punching the guy in the face and he's just like mutilated. But I think a zombie finally just gets him or something.
Oh fuck, Chris, we have to play those. No, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make it
Not
fun.
coming off that easily.
I don't get what it is, but like I've played 3 of the 4 Walking Dead games, right? And I like those, but I hate every other Telltale game I've played. I hated Wolf Among Us. I hated Telltale Batman.
And in the ice cave,
Armor. Make them very slippery. I've killed them all already.
Because I did the level out of order.
I did the level out. Spyro, what? You're supposed to get me sooner. I'm useless now. I'm fucking useless.
Or I'm supposed to go home and tell my wife.
What am I gonna tell my wife? Alright, just go back to
His
the
wife
beginning.
calls,
Go
"Hey,
back to the beginning of the stage instead of going up there first.
Hey, Revelo's over my ass.
Hey, Revelo's over here. Spyro, what did you do? Why is Revelo crying? Oh yeah, this guy where it's just like, this is the second guy that says strong like me.
Word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big, like me, before charging those large enemies.
Get a little redundancy there. There's now 2 dragons that say that.
I think you can get a glimpse of the outside.
A man's climbing. He slips and he's like, fuck! He grabs the rope. It's like,
Fuck you, Caddy, for saying the voice acting isn't good in this, or the deliveries are bad.
what do you mean?
He said that in like his video. It's like all the things I don't like about Reignited trilogy. It says like the voice deliveries are off.
Some of them aren't.
Yeah.
But like,
Mostly in 2 and 3.
well,
Even
there's.
then, I didn't like him in the beginning.
No, don't do that yet. Go back. But like, so it's not that they're the ones that are off for me is the one where Roger Craig Smith plays a dragon, and he's just like, if I were you, I'd use that portal over there instead of. If I were you, I'd use that. I'm gonna bring up that voice clip real quick because I fucking love it. I fucking love it.
He's saying like in 2 and 3, it's like Agent Zero was like less stupid sounding and he didn't like it and all that.
Yeah, because you.
The voices were, I thought they were all irritating in 2 and 3. Like they changed most of the.
You know, this is what Caddy wanted. Oh, I'm gonna be over this, but come find me.
Because I think the only 2 animal friends they left the same for the voices are
Agent 9 and Sergeant Bird.
yeah.
You don't have the key yet. It's down there. No. Turn around.
I like how he just walks right up onto it. You don't have to jump.
Why doesn't Sparks collect? Yes.
Yes!
So Sharky's coming over Wednesday.
Nice.
You know
won't
how
be
many
here, but
nights
nice.
it would have been? Do you know? Exactly 100 nights. Exactly 100 nights. We timed it out when I went over the other day. I was like, all right, you're going to come over Wednesday. He's like, how many nights, though? And I checked my phone. It was 78 one day, and then I counted how many days passed since then. I was like, technically it would be the 101st day, but exactly 100 nights would have passed. And Sharky was like, you know how many archaeological digs that is? I was like, it's not hard math to do. It's 100. I am enjoying the last story so far. I'm not playing it, mind you, but it looks kind of like I don't think I like it as much as Xenoblade if I were playing it.
Yeah.
But it looks similar enough, like story-wise and everything, that I do like it. Although the game suffers from default face.
Yeah. I mean, it's on the Wii. The graphics are going to be ugly.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's... Sakaguchi made it and Nobuo did the music, so it's going to be good.
I'm going to buy a Japanese copy of All Stars, by the way.
Why?
Because nobody's ever made a Japanese video
I
on...
think I can see the return home. But I was looking around, I was like, where do I go to leave? There it is.
There.
What's the furthest I can glide without getting killed by the falling?
You would just be able to make it to that platform. You could skip the middle one if you want. Now charge. Oh, no.
I did that thing.
That's very picky when it wants to do it. I like the title of this video, All 80 Dragons One by One.
They want them all at the same time, just... all the... Connor will laugh at that, be like... at the same time!
Chris!
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 I know you're doing your homework, but come on, you're doing your internship, but you gotta get down here.
You're working internship.
That doesn't matter. Come back to Burger King. When you have 80 dragons, nothing else matters. There are only 120 dragon eggs in 3, but there are 80 entire dragons in this game. Really does feel more.
You've reached the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost anywhere from here.
What level are you doing?
I use that whirlwind.
Hey, like, you can't beat that delivery.
Oh, Clifftown. Am I doing Clifftown?
No, you're gonna do... Clifftown. No, we never did Dry Canyon. And that's a really kind of, like, shit stage, so I was just gonna do it just so I... It started looking a little bit funny. You're gonna do Dr. Shem because I did Toasty. I know why they put all the fucking eggs in Magic Crafters. It's because that's how you get to the next area, is you collect the eggs. Do they still have it in this game?
Where it goes.
I want to test it. So in the original game, if you don't... You saw my trivia video.
Yeah.
If you don't have enough eggs when you get to the guy and you keep talking to him, he sends you to a random part of one of the stages that has eggs. I kind of want to try it.
Yeah.
Are you going to appear in every one of our streams, you dumb cunt?
You know, I'm probably never going to talk to those people again, but I just have them all still on.
Yeah, I mean,
that wasn't even me, it was Connor who was playing with them.
They're all all nice people.
Yeah. I don't even know... One of them I don't even know who it is. I'm just
like, it could be anyone.
Yeah, someone from work. Or maybe not even. It's probably a friend of someone from work. Spyro versus Cactus.
And Spyro.
That was a death battle.
What was the next death... Oh, yeah, we don't know yet. Because
Good.
DBX is going on. Death Battle Exhibition.
I'm more excited now.
I'm very excited for the next season of Ruby because of Torian. Because, like, he has shown he can make a good 3D death battle. So, like... And you notice how the death battles recently I haven't been showing you? Because they're not him. Because he's moving on to Ruby and Red versus Blue. Also, voice of Tai Yang left the company. On good terms.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
I like that he was searching for me. Like, I'm the only one he was ever looking for. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I think he'll still come back to do tie-in because he said he still might come back to Rooster Teeth for projects. But like, yeah, a lot of people left the company. I'm just glad. Oh, I thought the bird I killed before did disappear. This is the guy with like the broken horn and the cowbell on his neck. Yeah.
Dry Canyon rewards good gliders. You are a good glider, eh, Spyro?
I was born to glide.
360 cam. I really do hate this stage. So, like I'll always be, I'm working on like 20 videos at a time. And one of them is a journey on playing on the first few Spyro games. Starting Sonic. Starting with Sonic Jam Adventure.
Spyro, facing the wrong way. Did you see that?
What?
I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head. Those birds might look tough, but they're pretty tasty.
Yeah, I think he got stuck on the edge and he would have fallen off, so they just had to do something.
Yeah, I've had it in the original game before where I'll go over here and I'll fall off the edge. The cutscene will happen, but when it cuts to Spyro, he's not there, and when the camera comes back, it pans all the way down there. But I have not been able to recreate it.
Those are the best when the camera goes mental and things.
Yeah, like the Spyro 2 glitch I found before.
It's like the one funny thing that Alfred ever did was like he did this glitch, I forget what it was, but he did a Final Smash I think on the gamer level, and then it caused the camera when the match ended to start zooming out just dramatically and like going all over the place, and like the screen was turning black and white from the lighting, and that's just how like as it's ending and it's this game and the screen's going mental.
I've never seen that.
I forget whose Final Smash it is, but like it causes that. He did some glitch. He did it like off screen too. It's like when it did the zoom in and zoom out, it just didn't know what to do. And that stage has like weird lighting, so yeah. I just know he's playing like a remix
I
of
need to
Sagat's
figure out
thing.
what game Sharky and Connor were playing, or you and Sharky were playing, or was it Max and Sharky? That wolf game that you guys fucked the camera.
Left Alone, I think.
Yeah,
it was Never Alone. Yeah,
is that what it's
Max,
called?
Yeah.
That was you and Max.
It was the Eskimo game.
How the same day we broke Sly and you slid off into nothing was the same day you touched that game and the game crashed.
We were just playing it. No, we did. We were like, oh, I want to jump in the wolf's mouth. The guy was like, no, you can't do that.
It was against like a wall where you guys were like floating up.
Yeah, it was like the mouth of like a statue, like an animal. And we were like, oh, let's try to get in there. And Connor's like, no, you can't. And like, oh, yeah? And that happened.
Yeah, it just went in and out for like a couple times, and then the
What it
game
was is
crashed.
one of us fell out, and we both are on screen at the same time. I had to keep panning the camera out so we could both still be on the screen. So the lighting is going crazy. It's showing the whole level, and then game crashed. That was it. We didn't play it again after that.
I wish like that was way before we were streaming.
Yeah.
I think that was that during Elven Days.
Yeah. That was back in his room.
Back at Westview. I like that. That's what you guys call it.
The Westview. That's what old people do. They always just call the houses by the streets.
Did you see that? I fucking skipped a step.
So we should be calling it the Hazard House, the old apartment.
Yeah. I just call it my place on Hazard.
My place on Hazard.
Yeah. Hey, what the? I wanted to get hit by it, but it didn't work.
I really love, like, when I'm actually ready to get my own apartment, if just that apartment opens back up. I would take it, even though it's $11.50 and it's way too big for just me.
I would honestly try to take one of the other sides, like the top or the bottom floor for yourself.
Because I looked just to see apartment prices in Enfield, and they're all at least as much as that. Even more towards $1,500 a month.
There's one by here that's only $600 with amenities included.
$600?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I think it's just like a small it's a studio. I don't know how big.
Even then, it might be fine.
I don't
I've been able to cram everything into my one room. I would just need a second room, and I could fit everything I own.
But you would also need to get a lot more stuff for yourself. What am I missing?
Yeah. Like I was saying before when we were on Skype and...
Oh, I never went in here to get this dragon!
Leaving him. Neglect.
This is the one where he sneezes and he lights the bomb in his hand.
Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about?
Yeah, what is he saying?
Ever since you were a wee puff of smoke.
Puff of smoke?
Puff of smoke.
Oh, puff of smoke.
You've known... I forget.
Yeah, as I was saying, like on Skype, but I couldn't hear you, so I just like stopped talking about it. I like regret the way I set up my room because of how long I'm just in bed for. Because I go to bed at 9, but that's me just playing games or watching stuff like while laying in bed. Because like if it's the PS4, I can lay back.
You're
It's only
doing
only if I'm using GameCube, where the wire's like, this is the GameCube and then this is the controller, and I gotta be like this. Unless I have my extension cord, but like any other short wires where I can't lay back and I'm sitting up, that's the only exception. Other than that, from 9 to 12, I'm laying in bed, and then from like 12 to 9:30 in the morning, I'm laying in bed. So I'm in bed for more than half the day, and that's not good. It's like really gross and like uncomfortable, and you gotta like get out of your bed. What am I doing? Shemp. Okay. So you gotta like get out of your bed like more. Because then I looked it up online, like healthy sleeping habits, and they said your bed should only be used for sleep and sex.
That's great.
And it's like, yeah, it makes sense. Like you really, I guess, I don't know about like sitting at the edge of your bed or anything, but like you shouldn't just be in bed all the time. And I would rearrange my bed, but
Okay, real quick, sorry.
Let's play Raid
No.
Shadow Legends.
No, that's not what I meant to...
Oh my goodness. That big ass mask. Oh! Doom. Alright, so this takes place after Crash Warped. This is back in 1998 apparently. Okay, you got rail grinding, they brought back the jetboard, okay. New powers, he's gonna run on the ceiling, okay, yup, I remember a bit of this. I seen a bit of this before it was actually officially revealed, but I haven't watched the whole thing. Yeah, I haven't seen
does he get like exclusive like looks at stuff?
Jeremiah, yeah.
Oh, shit. Damn. Oh, fuck, Cortex is playable. Hey! Yes! Coco, bro. This game look fast as shit. It's about new insanity. Yo, engine looked dope. Oh, they got this dude taking selfies. He's wall running? They got parkour? Yo! Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Wait, it's gonna get to the line.
Alright, I'm a little...
Going to scream.
What?! Yo, they really just...
Oh, we're not
Bruh.
listening to the dragon.
They really just
I'll
poked fun
replay it.
at the games after Crash Warped. Yeah, bro.
Oh, I thought he was gonna get a lot more mad. No, it's fine. You don't need to if you don't want to.
Yeah, Shem's a
I thought he
son
was
of
gonna
a
get
bitch.
pissed because he has actively said, "Oh, why? Oh yeah." So there's a button for this now on my phone. Text Chris.
Alright, do you want to text Crispy Echoes? What's the message?
I want you to lick my motherfucking nutsack.
So, that's a message to Crispy Echoes saying, I want you to lick my nutsack. Do you want to send it or change it?
Send.
Get ready.
Sending your message to Crispy Echoes.
Why am I taking it? You know you just got texted. You see why I've been having fun with that?
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to bleep out. I've never sworn at it before.
He's way faster.
Dr. Shemp's a ballerina. What the hell was that? He doesn't have a boner like he did in the original, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
What? You don't know what I'm talking about? Okay. I would just exit the level because you're going to have to jump down and then redo all of that.
Mm.
Fall like a bitch. What the hell was that? You're missing a 10 gem. You don't have sparks. You know what I am?
Spyro 3.
Yeah, Spyro
or 2.
3. Are you gonna go all the way back to exit?
How do you get away?
How do you get away?
Falling? Right.
What the hell? How do you get away?
But yeah, so with like my bed situation, I would rearrange it so it was. Remember how it used to be before I moved out, and
What?
it was to the side, so like we'd sit on the edge of my bed, and there'd be more room between there and the TV. I would do that, but literally the setup I made is the only possible way to put everything in my room.
What if your mom checks your like texts online and she's like, "Oh, everything looks no. What is that?" She like gets mad at you for something I said.
Even put a period. How cute. Well,
What are you doing?
abiding by your text.
How did you delete it?
No.
Oh. Just imagine.
But definitely, like, when I get my own place, I would get a couch. I feel like a couch is just the best thing, because
You should make not like a couch if you're going to do like computer work. You should make yourself like an actual workstation.
There he goes, way up.
That's a glitch.
Yeah.
It looks really bad. It makes sense.
It's funny, though. Started you off strong, no sparks.
I don't even need sparks.
Yeah.
Stage is easy as fucking shit. This game's
I wish Banjo had something like this. Like, Kazooie constantly pecks at notes that are close by. Just taking them. That'd be the equivalent.
That'd be kind of funny, actually. Or like,
She plays her kazoo and it causes the notes to get attracted.
She makes Banjo stop and turn around just to get it. She's like, stop. If Banjo misses it, she makes Banjo do it by the numbers. It's kind of cute that they put gems in the pots. Why are they putting gems in the pots? Nasty Nork was using them for... Yeah, whatever.
But yeah, I could still just sit at the edge of my bed and play games, but I like to lean back against something too. Like, you can't just sit up and play a game for a few hours. Like, you have to lean back. So that's why a couch is nice. That's why I've been, like, laying in bed. It's relaxing, but then just uncomfortable if you're then going to go to sleep for, another 8 hours.
So, I had this thought about you and Max the other day and how it kind of sucked. It doesn't really pertain to Max anymore, but, like, the fact that we can have my dad sit here and stream with us, because we don't hide anything. But, like, we can't do that with your family. Because even if they did know, they wouldn't understand. Like, what the appeal is, why they should do it.
Yeah, even if,
that.
because my mom definitely would have a problem with it, just the things we say.
Yeah.
My dad probably wouldn't. He'd probably just, maybe he'd have an issue, but, like, with a few things, but he'd just say that, and he'd be like, try to, contain yourself or something like that.
So you know how I get sometimes when I'm like, I'll like say a joke and I'll think it's funny and I'll laugh a little bit? So like I did that during one of the Death Stranding streams, and there was silence for like a good 5 seconds. Dad goes, "You really think you're that funny, don't you?" Like Dad is funny, and I think that like, and he doesn't care what we say as long as we're not saying it around him. Like Connor would never drop. Like I mean, he's stopped saying it altogether so far. Hopefully. The end, yeah. So because like before it was a joke, but now it's becoming an actual issue again, even though it shouldn't be. Like people should be better than that, but it is an issue again. So he stopped saying it. Because like I don't think we ever use the word in a negative connotation.
Yeah, it's literally been
literally just a joke. But
even when it sounds negative, it's all just in good fun. We don't actually believe it.
Because it's usually preceded by "you fucking," like a chuckle that we can't hold back.
Yeah.
But I get why it's offensive.
Yeah.
Why you shouldn't say it. That's why I stopped saying it. I feel like everyone in high school says that at some point. Like even the biggest sister around, like fucking church, has said it at one point.
Obama said it.
Did he really?
Yeah, Max showed me a video of Obama saying it.
Was he addressing an issue?
Yeah, he was addressing. I think it was currently. He was talking about racism. It's like saying it in public, and he just dropped it. He said it hard R.
Wow. I mean, can't really say much about it. He's kind of black.
He's historically black.
Stop being a lazy ass and get your ass down there. Dipshit! Fuck, I hesitated and now I don't think I'm gonna make it.
But yeah, even if like my parents were, even if they were fine with like streaming, they wouldn't want to be there. They don't care about video games. I've even like tried to, because it's like I don't really connect with them that much because my interests are so different from them. And I even tried, it's like, Dad, I know you used to play Tetris. I was like, one of the only video games you ever played. Do you want to play Tetris with me? I have the original Game Boy game you used to play. And he's just like, no. He's like, that time's over. You know, I used to play it so much, I got sick of it. And I can't stand looking at it anymore. That's how old people. That's how like they were. They would just play one game and then never want to look at it again and never even play a video game again. He's like, you know, I used to watch you play like the Mario Kart and like that kind of thing, but he would never actually play or want to see it again.
With Dad, he likes a very select few games. He tends to like games that are very much more like story, which is fine because like that.
We're having him on from Mother 3.
No, he would hate it. He's not a fan of RPGs.
Yeah,
because it's very very slow. And the way he describes it to me is like back in the day he could play it with us, but now that he's an old man. He calls himself an old man, even though he's like what 47 or something.
Yeah.
He's like, now that I'm an old man, it's a lot harder for me to like sit there and focus on something that's slow. Which is
I found that a lot of people just don't like RPGs. They're skipping the dragons.
Just him. Do you really want to listen to him?
Is it Roger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do want to listen to him?
No. Yeah, it's like don't listen to him.
No.
That was the worst voice actor. No, Chris Savage. No, Sean Schimmel. No, Monica. I don't know anymore.
Vic Mignogna.
Anyone from Funimation. How about that? Roger Craig Smith's the worst non-Funimation voice actor ever. Said it. And it's only because of Sonic, really.
Yeah,
Shinji,
Roger Craig Smith is
fine.
not... Yeah, Shinji's probably his best role, honestly. Like, he can be serious. By the way, do we want to talk about Bleach for 2 seconds? Why is Shinji to shut Hiyori up? Why is he sticking his finger up her butthole? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
Yeah, he straight up sticks his finger in her butthole to make her shut up. Oh, all the filler is done, by the way. Everything that's not a filler arc is now completed. Because Connor has like not been able to watch with me, so I've just been doing like the singular filler episodes. And it's been so long since we watched together that like I'm still on schedule, but I've watched all the filler. Other than the filler arcs, because I want to watch the filler arcs with him. Oh, I can't believe I forgot about this. This is usually the spot I don't forget about.
But it just kind of sucks. Like, even if I wanted to bond with my parents over the things that I like, they just wouldn't want to because they don't like video games.
See,
They wouldn't even do it for me. It's just like, no.
See, I kind of feel that way with Mom a little bit. We don't really bond about much, but personality-wise, I'm a lot like her, so it makes it a little easier. Like, I like a lot of things she likes, even if it's not games and shit like that.
Yeah.
So it makes things easier, but I feel like you and maybe your dad, but you and your mom don't like...
Well, we like a lot of
your
the same
personalities,
music.
though, are
Yeah.
nowhere near the same.
Yeah. We like similar music, and it's like the sitcoms really we watch together. I used to watch her soaps with her, like 10 years ago.
Did you
but
actually like them?
No, it's terrible. But it's like one of those things where they write it just to keep you engaged. And I used to keep up with it, and I used to go on like those websites where they spoil things way down the road. Like,
And you'd spoil it for your mom?
No,
That'd be funny as
she's
shit.
the one who told me about it. She's like, oh, this site tells you everything that's going to happen. And I don't even think the creators care, because probably like so many people work on the show, and people just
it's all the
leak it
same.
all. Yeah, it's just they recycle plot points and stuff like that. And it's so bad that I eventually just got sick of it and couldn't watch it anymore. Then she just watches the same reruns of the same shows. Like, they're good,
Oh, Mom
but...
has been playing the shit. You know, Sharky has not seen his Switch because Mom has not given it back.
Really?
I bought her New Horizons, and she plays it like, she says, a few hours a day. She's just like, or the original Animal Crossing, I think, is her favorite game of all time. So, like, every game that came out after that, when...
How long have we been going?
An hour and a half. An hour and a half now!
Yeah!
That's pretty good, actually.
I had to pee. I kind of had to start peeing since we started, but it's like getting there.
Wait, I just want to check the thing real
The
quick.
worst thing is really just having to go pee as soon as we're about to start a stream.
I do like the remix of this, but I don't think I like it more. Like whatever happened to weird songs like this? We're gonna go a little over an hour and a half. I just want to check to see if that thing still works. Actually, no, we can do it next time.
Yeah.
It's just, I just hope I don't forget.
I'll try to remember, but you know me. My memory is selective, I've realized. I used to be like, oh, I have such a good
35.
memory, but then it's like I forget things all the time. So it's really a selective memory.
Alright, go pee.
Yeah. I couldn't
I need to pee